Greetings, Niner Empire. You know who it is. Don't need no introduction. Well, it's been a minute, but like I said, you see me when you do. Y'all might have to start calling me Thizzquake because, like an earthquake, there's not necessarily an earthquake season or when you can predict one. You just know I'm lurking out there. You just don't know when the fuck I'm gonna show up. But anyways, we finished 2-14. The only team we could seem to beat was the Rams. There were some games just didn't go our way. There were a few that we had a chance and just didn't work out in the end. But basically, from what I seen, was there'll be like one quarter where the Niners look really good, but then for the other three quarters, for whatever reason, they just folded. And that's just how it was all season. I mean, and you could blame Chip Kelly, you could blame Trent Baalke. I personally feel that while Chip Kelly wasn't the long term solution answer, I feel that he wasn't really given much to work with, from Trent Baalke. So, we were completely at the mercy of what we were given to us in 2016. But, thankfully Chip Kelly's gone, and super thankfully Trent Baalke's gone. And we're going to have a new regime coming in, and it looks like presumably Kyle Shanahan, offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons, will be our next head coach. I'm really looking forward to that. I think he can, I think he could really open up some things for our offense. That all remains to be seen. But pretty much that was the best guy out there, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, as far as GM, in case you've been under a rock, the 49ers hired former Bronco Buccaneer safety John Lynch as our next general manager. I didn't see that coming. I'm sure a lot of you in the Niner Empire didn't see that coming. This was completely out of the blue. Now, I can't speak for the rest of y'all, but I didn't even know John Lynch was on our radar. But here it is. He's our new GM, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this works out. Has no experience as a GM or in the front office, but not trying to compare him to John Elway, but neither did John Elway, and you saw what Elway did. Got the Broncos to 2 Super Bowls and actually got him a Super Bowl championship. Like I said, I'm not trying to compare the two, but I actually do like the move. I don't think it's a great move, but I do think it's a solid move. I don't think it's a bad move. And there might be a lot of y'all that might think differently, and rightfully so. I mean, we're putting a guy in a GM that doesn't have, very many credentials in the front office. Um, I feel personally, as long as he can surround himself in the front office with guys that can, talk to him, give him some advice. I believe we might try to bring in the former Buccaneer general manager. I think his last name is Dominic. So bringing some guys in that has like some front office experience will be beneficial for John Lynch, so it doesn't seem like he's jumping in, head first, not knowing what he's getting into. So, like I said, that all remains to be seen of what happens. But I personally do like the move. And I know there's a lot of y'all that disagree with the move, and rightfully so. I mean, rightfully so. You have your doubts, and I'm not on here, to try to sway why I think he's the man or whatever. This is like a touch and go hire right here. I think. But I'm gonna try to keep an optimistic approach about it. But what gets me is some of these so-called Niner fans, and there's a few of them. There's a few of them that just want to act like it's the end of the goddamn world. Damn, calm the hell down. I mean, some of the tweets, the Facebook posts that I've seen that are like against it, it's just comical. I mean, give this man a chance. I mean, I really hate calling out a few people in my fan base because I feel as Niner fans we are all family. We do have some disagreements or whatever, but as long as we do it respectfully, that's a good thing. A healthy disagreement is good, but it's just and I don't know if this is because of social media, but I noticed like the last few years, I'm seeing a few so-called Niner fans out there that I don't know. They're just impatient. Maybe they don't know football. Maybe they see something that I don't. But it's like they're jumping off the bridge. I mean, it just seems like some of them you make a move and you can't satisfy some of them. I don't know why, but and I honestly do believe this. I think if the Niners were to win their sixth Super Bowl, that there will be a few of you out there that'll find something to bitch about. I might be exaggerating, but part of me believe that's true because, again, it just seems like some of y'all are never satisfied. So all I gotta say is, calm the fuck down, give this man a chance. I'm not saying he's the answer. I'm just saying, take a few deep breaths, put the pipe down, back away, and let John Lynch work his magic. I mean, really, man, some of that shit I just see is comical. But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. So Niner Empire, what do y'all think about the move? I like it. It still remains to be seen if we can make this successful or whatever. But I'm gonna keep a optimistic approach to this. So uh, other than that, that's pretty much it for me. Um, Happy belated New Year to some of you guys. Um, Other than that, not much going with me. For y'all know I've been going to the gym. Check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna glow for a little bit. This was probably like me when I started going to the gym. I think it was like maybe late November. Now look at it. Yeah. Before, after. Before, after. Yeah. Look at that. Going to the gym, baby. Trying to get my pump on. Trying to live a healthier life. You know. So trying to get back in the gym so I can be healthy like my boy Sports Live in ATL. Oh yes. Shout out to the Dirty Bird Nation, Sports Live, All Gator G Sim, um, Fantasy Football 7, a lot of you cats. I know there's plenty of y'all out there. But congratulations on making it to the Super Bowl. Good luck, and I'm obviously rooting for you guys for obvious reasons, not just because I wanted to see the fucking Patriots lose, but because of the whole Kyle Shanahan factor. I want to see, excuse me, I want to see what Kyle Shanahan can do in a big game situation. Good experience, if and when he comes become, our head coach or whatever. So yeah, that's it for me. Hope everything is good with y'all, and I'll get with y'all next time. Late.